Hey guys, so I figured I'd start us off with the channel with this first exciting project of mine, which is the 2 lots that we got in Buckhead. So I'm standing on them now. You can see it's one big piece of dirt, and the previous builder actually had already put this foundation in the ground for the home that he was planning to build on the corner. So you can see there it has the foundation walls and the slabs already poured for the basement and for the driveway. So we're going to utilize that, and we're going to build a different version of the house than he was planning to build in our Theory Homes flair. So I'm standing on the piece of dirt that I hope to build my house on after I get that thing done. So you can kind of see there's the car, access off the street. I'll go back towards the sidewalk. That tree obviously will come down, but I'm on the sidewalk now. It's about a ½ acre. We'll clean up all these trees and bushes and things. We'll put a big house, obviously. Hopefully I'll put a pool, put a big parking pad here in the front so you guys can come and hang. Probably a big brick wall with a gate, keep all the weirdos out from breaking ground. This is how we pick stuff up. Here's the old guy's sign. This is the company that had it before. So the backstory on this project is a builder or a developer bought this property. It used to be a single lot, and there was a house probably right here in the middle somewhere, an old house, kind of like that one. And the developer bought it back in 2017, and he demoed the old house, cleared the lot, and he subdivided it into 2 parcels. So now you have 2 different lots, the one I'm standing on now obviously, and that one over there. And he ran the sewer and utilities over there. That's already been done. He cut down a lot of trees, and he's been sitting on them since 2017. He finally got to a point where he was building permits in hand, and he started to build that just in like February, March of this year. So all the way up to 2020, he really hasn't done anything. He's been doing a lot of paperwork. It's not easy subdividing land. I've done land changes before. That's a process in itself, especially with City of Atlanta. So I know that takes some time, but sometimes people just sit on them. They might be busy with other projects. You know, they might just not be interested. Who knows what their reasons are. But I came together with this guy. I've been working on him for about a year to get this lot. And until recently, I wasn't super serious. And then I finally made him an offer, and he came back and he said him and his partner didn't think it would be a good idea to sell just this lot by itself, because he didn't say it, but he was kind of worried that I was going to build a piece of crap next to his big beautiful house and I was going to bring down his property value. To which I replied, you got nothing to worry about. Whatever I build will be really cool. But still, he wasn't feeling good about it, and I think the timing was just right, because he was thinking that if I bought these lots from him, I would pay him a good price, which I did, and he could pull his money back out and focus on some other projects. So it just kind of all happened really fast, and that's how it usually goes with these real estate deals. You have to jump on them super fast. I think he was in a position where he needed to free up some of his capital to go focus on other projects. So I just happened to be at the right place at the right time, and we got the 2 properties. So we made a deal from the day we signed the contracts. 7 days later, we closed. So fortunate to be able to move that fast, and I'll touch more on that later with you guys. You know, I'm going to show you a lot about the different details and minutia about the business and what you have to do to be able to be successful in building and flipping in real estate. You know, you got to have a strong investment team behind you. That's pretty much paramount, obviously, along with all the other knowledge that you have to have. But I'll touch more on that in another video. But I just wanted to start you guys off with this one so you can kind of see one of these fun projects from the very beginning. I'll give you another video to check out. I'll be touching on some of the other projects that we have going on right now. We've got 3 other projects that we own, another one that we're building for a friend, and another one we're building for another friend up in Milton, new construction. So we've got a lot going on. We're about to be super busy. We're working on the redesign of this house. We're not gonna use his plans. We're gonna use that foundation, but that's it. We're gonna change his design completely and we're gonna come up with our own. He had a traditional design for this property, kind of like that one, but a little bit different. We're gonna put our modern flair on it, the Theory Homes way, and we're going to have a good time with it. We're gonna design something really funky. There are a lot of traditionals in this part of town, in Buckhead. Not a lot, I guess about a half a dozen that are available for sale from other builders, and I just didn't want to be another traditional. Plus, I really don't like building traditionals. So we're going to put our modern flair on it, build something really cool, and hopefully it will be unique and we'll get a buyer on it before we really even get into it. We've had that happen a couple times before. We'll put some signs out in the yard and advertise. I don't list them for sale before we finish. I found that to be a bad move. Most buyers, this will be a fun point for you guys to learn from right now. Most buyers, they don't have vision. They don't understand what we do. They have no idea what the final product is gonna look like. You could literally frame up a house and walk through and see the rooms. Us as builders and designers and investors, we walk through and it makes sense to us. But to buyers, they have no idea. Then you could go a step further. You could put sheetrock on it and say, okay, now you can actually see the rooms and feel the space. Nope. You could go a step further. Cabinets, countertops, the flooring is in, tile is in, but it's still unfinished. Nope. They have no idea. You cannot show houses to buyers, for the most part, until it's done. And I mean done, clean, immaculate, and with staging. Another mistake a lot of developers don't do is put staging in their houses when they complete them. You have to. You have to be able to tell a story and let the people understand the space. And most buyers, they just don't get it when they walk into a completely empty house. You have to show them. So you put furniture and decorations and pictures in there to help them to understand, hey, this is what you do. So they can kind of go, oh, my couch goes right there because he's seeing the other couch or she's seeing the other couch. And she says, well, ours will fit in here too. You know, that's another problem. They can't understand the size of a space. They need you to paint that picture for them with furniture. But I'll walk you over here to the other project so you can kind of get a feel for what that looks like. Over here, it's got a daylight basement, which just means that it has a basement with one side of it that has full access to doors and windows. And we'll just walk through the basement real quick and then we'll go up top. So this will all be one big finished room, kind of where we're standing right now. And then over here, these pipes sticking up are for a bathroom group right there. Utility space probably here in the front, more utility space here in the back, and more finished area. So this will be a nice big basement, tall ceilings. Okay, so now I'm standing on the back porch. This will be a covered patio. And then you'll go into the house from here. And this will be the great room right through here. The kitchen will be over there. This will be like a sitting area with a table. Formal dining will be up there. That little stoop right in front of us is the front porch. And you'll walk in, and in that little bump right there, there'll be a big double back staircase. This great room will be open all the way up to the second story. And then upstairs you'll have a bunch of bedrooms. That little patio slab right there is the mudroom area. And then I'm standing on the garage. So we got a 2-car garage right here. This is a 16-foot door. You can park 2 cars right here. And then you got another single car right there, all connected. And then you walk over You enter the house here. I'm in the mudroom, and then you step up into the house and you're in the kitchen. This will all be driveway right here. It'll come down over there. All this mess we'll clean up, privatize the side, push it back out to make more space. And this will be a cool spot right here. If you can picture, you're covered. I'm standing on the covered patio, so all this is covered patio. And then all right here will be kind of like this courtyard area right behind the house. Obviously this dirt is not where it needs to be right now. This will get built back up and then we'll slope it down back over there. But this will be a great spot to do a pool, or you can just have a nice grassy area right here. Do the fence on the back line. There's actually a really cool modern house that's the neighbor. Haven't met him yet. I've only been over here a couple times. And then obviously we got to get rid of that old thing, and then we'll get this all fixed up and transition it. I actually plan to do a, hopefully, if I can, a basement that has driveway that goes down to it, and the basement will just be all space to park cars. I just got to figure out how to get this situation here where I need it to be to essentially mirror this over here. So this whole low spot that's right here, we will match over here, make this whole thing a low spot, and then kind of figure all that, how it ties back in, because I want to have a driveway that comes off the main and goes down inside of the house, and then still have a driveway and a 2-car garage on top. So you can park a couple cars up on the main level, just walk straight in with your stuff, and you're not having to climb stairs, but have extra space downstairs. Man cave, chill spot, studio, whatever, downstairs in the basement. So this is the project as we have it. Pretty excited about it. You can see some of the buildings right there on Peachtree Road by Phipps. So pretty cool area, excited about it, excited to show you the journey. This is how I got it. So that's it. I'll put a link up for the next video so you can see the other projects we're working on. Talk to you guys later.